Hi guys, and thank you very much for allowing me the opportunity to speak at the Growth Festival. And it's my pleasure to be able to talk to you about affiliate marketing. So, a bit about myself first. My name's Craig Campbell. I'm a digital marketer who has been in this industry for 18 years. I started off the same as everyone else, freelancer, working from home, just fiddling my way through, didn't really know what I was doing, started to get some clients, and before I knew it, I had a few members of staff and I built up a successful agency which I ran for 9 years. But didn't really enjoy doing work for clients. I didn't really set up my business well. I built myself in the business and not working on the business, and there was a lot of fundamental issues with the way I was set up. So I decided to pivot and get fed up of the agency game anyway, and have done a lot of affiliate marketing, a lot of training, and buying and selling websites online is pretty much how I make money. And I'm going to talk to you a bit about the affiliate marketing side of things today, and just how there's different ways to make money online. It doesn't have to be working for clients. You can be in full control. You can build your own digital assets. You can get into affiliate marketing. You can scale these websites up and you can flip them on for massive amounts of money. So let me go into the presentation and give you as much information as I can on this presentation. So here we go. So that is me speaking at an event out in Chiang Mai back in 2018. As I say, I'm an SEO consultant, training provider, affiliate marketer, and was a link builder, and I hated client work, which I've spoken about. Don't like it at all. So affiliate marketing. So how does it work? I know there'll be some people there who are like, what does this mean? So I've got my own website. I can list a whole bunch of products, for example, stuff on Amazon, and I can use my Amazon link so that when anyone clicks on those products, I get a commission for every sale that's made through my website, through the tracking ID that goes to Amazon, and I get a commission month on month on month for everything that everyone buys after clicking on my website. So it's good. But also what is other affiliate marketing opportunities? So I can sell an industry leading tool like SEMrush through their BRush platform, and I can get 40% recurring commission for the lifetime value of a customer. And that is the SEMrush affiliate program. So it doesn't have to be Amazon. Now you can see the commissions vary on Amazon, and Amazon's going to be a bit of a focus for this particular talk. And you can get specific percentages for different parts of Amazon. So for the likes of hobbies and stuff like that, you can get X amount of percent. Amazon devices, you'll get a different percentage. Amazon fashion, it might be slightly more. So there's different fixed fee rates you get from Amazon for different types of products. But you can also, sell other people's stuff. For example, digital marketing courses, and that's something I've also done, is sold other people's courses to my audience through my mailing list, through my social media, and got a percentage of those sales as well. So affiliate marketing can be very easy. Someone like this can reach out to people and say, listen, do you want to earn 40%? The answer would be yes. Now you can do that through other people like Authority Hacker and stuff like that, and they'll give you £1,000, $1,000 per sale basically. So you can enroll as an affiliate on there and make a ton of money as well. So affiliate marketing can be very lucrative, let's be honest. But I'm going to give you a case study of something I started a few years back, and I was talking to a guy on a Facebook. It was through a Facebook group, and then I started talking to him direct and wanted to try and buy a website that he was selling. And it was this website here, golfgearhub.com. Now, basically selling anything from golf hats, t-shirts to golf clubs. It was okay. So, spoke to him, he showed me the earnings of the website, and I was trying to get a figure out of him of what he wanted for that website. Now, he showed me the earnings, and it had went up, it had went back down. That's the nature of the beast when the guy didn't really know what he was doing. He wasn't an SEO. So he wanted £12,574. So I had to think about it, and I thought, I'll try and get him down to 10,000. And I did. He gave me it for $10,000. So I had bought a website that was earning $500 a month. It had actually earned 1,000 at some point, and I bought it for £10,000. So that was something I was confident of being able to scale up. So I had a look at the website and started to look at the traffic and start to rank for different things. And you'll be able to see here on the graph on SEMrush, it took a massive spike in the right direction. I was able to get a lot more users on there, and you see month on month throughout 2019 there was steady growth from basically this website getting very little traffic to get up to 10,000, right up above 20,000 hits per month. And then you can see it tails off August, September, October. Now, more on that later on. It's a seasonal industry. It's not going to grow all the time. But I get good growth on the website, got a lot of users on there, got a lot of sales. Now, how did that work in terms of actual money? Now, you'll see with Amazon, they pay you 2 months behind. So you'll see at the very bottom where it says March the 2nd, 2019, I'm actually getting paid for January's advertising fees, which was £300. The next month, 470, then it was 782, then I had a couple of months at around about nearly 900, then it jumped up to 1,200 and so on. So I was able to basically take that website from $300 a month right up to earning $1,000 a month. Now I've trebled the revenue of the website, which also means I've trebled the resale value of the website, which I'll talk about more later. But obviously there's a little dip towards the end of the year, and that's because no one's buying golf clubs in October, November, December. It's a seasonal niche. I didn't consider that prior to buying the website. That was my mistake. Now, you can make a lot of money, and even there, you know, it's up to $1,300 a month, and you can see the conversions, the clicks, and all of that kind of stuff, all in the back end of Amazon. Now, websites earning, so I'm flicking back, £1,325. Now, if I go to a website like Empire Flippers, a website that's making $1,100, which is slightly less, is selling for £38,000. Now that £38,000 is something I could quite comfortably, it would probably be £40,000 I could probably get for that particular website when it was earning £1,300 and odd pounds. So for a website I paid £10,000 for, I was able to flip that on for 40 odd £1,000. Now, how did I go about pushing that website up in the first place is the first thing that people are going to be asking. And I buy links from websites like linksforyou.com. Now, link building is a massively important part of SEO. You can do it yourself, or you can use services like this. Buying guest posts that are relevant to your website from websites that are actually real, spam checked, and they actually get real rankings and real traffic. But also content. Content's a massively important thing. Now, here is what I want to talk about. Now, I paid £10,000 for the website. I probably spent about £2,000 on content and £2,000 in links. So I spent around about £14,000. Now, the £4,000 that I spent was actually brought back to me through the revenue the website was making month on month on month. So my actual outlay is still only £10,000 because I'm only using the money the website earns to buy more content and buy more links. So it's quite easy. It's about 20 minutes work ordering content and links for a month. You don't have to order a huge amount. Do a bit of research, get someone to do all the grunt work, 20 minutes worth of work. And as I say, I could probably sell my website for around £37,000 to £40,000. So How do I scale that up even further? So I work harder, I get more content, get more links, invest more money, outsource a lot of the work, automate as much as I possibly can using virtual assistants. Work smarter, not harder. I don't want to be doing all of the grunt work here. I see this as an investment, a digital investment. I don't want to be sitting there writing the content. Now, Robert Kiyosaki talks a lot about schools teach you how to work for money, but don't teach you how to make money work for you. Now, what I'm doing with these affiliate websites is making money work for me. I don't want to do any of the work. I know what I need to buy, I know what I need to do, but I ain't going to be doing the grunt work. You wouldn't expect Richard Branson to be driving the Virgin train from London to Glasgow, would you? Absolutely not. So work on your business, not inside it, and make money work for you. Now, can you scale these affiliate websites up to an obscene level? Yes, you can. Here's a website, gearhungry.com, which has went from nowhere in 2018 right up to getting way more than 1 million hits a month. And that is insane growth for a website. And again, it was content and links and revenue. Now, can you make obscene amounts of money online if you work hard in a project and totally scale it up? Yes, you can. Here's an example of a website that I've got that makes $105,000 or £1,000 per month. Not that hard to do, fairly simple and easy. These are last year's stats, and that website has actually grown quite significantly. And here's another website I've got which earns £174,000 a month for the last for those 30 days from the January to February. Now, that can be achieved with any website. You don't have to be earning $1,000. You can scale this up to a top level. The case study that I wanted to show you is the bottom end of the market. Now, anyone can buy and sell websites on the likes of empireflippers.com, and you see websites that sell for £30,000. There's some websites that will sell for £3 million. That's just the way it goes. But affiliate marketing and buying and selling websites is massively lucrative. Buying digital assets is the same way as someone might buy real estate or property. Now, property people will look to get a bargain. They'll look to buy a house that's potentially needing some work done to it, and they can get their team in to give it a lick of paint, rewire it and whatever, and then flip it on at a profit. It's no different with a website. We're looking for a website that's done, or the person has lost enthusiasm, or the person doesn't know what they're doing. There's opportunities out there to get something that you can totally scale up on. Now, some mistakes I've made along the way in affiliate marketing, and I want to highlight these mistakes so that you don't dive into them. Years ago, I started with a website called vaperinfusion.co.uk. That was supposed to be in the vaping niche, and I was going to talk about sell vaping and e-liquids and everything else. I'd done some research. I seen that there was massive search volume for it. I basically put up a WordPress website with WooCommerce, which allowed me to take sales. I basically found myself a drop shipper who would basically take the orders from the back end of the website would go direct to the drop shipper, and he would distribute the order. That's it. Simple and easy. So I can drive the traffic, he fulfills the order, he gets a lot of the money, and I get to keep the profit. Now, got the website going. This was back in 2016. Now, there was buyer complaints. So I got the website ranking and done a whole bunch of other stuff. Now, there was buyer complaints. One, the dropshipper was not the right person to be using. I didn't know him from Adam, and he was sending out the wrong stuff. Now, you can see here that some of the orders that were coming through aren't that lucrative. So it was a high volume game, low margin. Now, when you're working like that and you've got someone sending out the wrong stuff, then you're going to run into problems. Now, this guy basically emailed us saying, we don't have any more stock of this, so I've sent something else out and I'll charge you for this. the customer wasn't happy. He wanted his money back, and the dropshipper was not the right guy to be using for that particular industry. So make sure you do your research. It has a massive impact on everything that you do, from using the right dropshipper. I also was in the wrong niche. Now, e-cigs, the government don't want you doing paid ads, so Google will not allow you to do paid ads on e-cigs and vaping. Facebook won't allow you to do it. So I was going to be relying solely on SEO, and that's not a good business model. So I didn't research the niche enough. I dived in two-footed and made a mess of it, and ended up having to throw it in the bin. Now, whether I sell a product for £5, like the e-cig stuff, or something that's £500, it costs me the same amount of time and the same amount of effort to create a page for these products. So try and sell high ticket items, not e-cigs, not e-liquids, not something that's 10 or 20 bucks. It takes the same amount of cost for you, time and effort, to sell something that's 500 bucks. So try and make sure that you do look for stuff that has a high ticket item. If you're also going to go into affiliate marketing, going back to my golf website, try and avoid seasonal markets. Now, I was able to scale up the golf website, but it did tail off for probably 4 or 5 months of the year, from probably October into about January or February. Who wants to play golf in the rain and the wind? Not a lot of people. So sales did go down seasonally, year on year. So try and avoid seasonal niches. But there's so many groups out there flipping websites on Facebook. There's tons of people selling websites that are probably, they're just not good at SEO, or they've lost the love for it, or whatever. There's opportunities out there for you to go in and buy up, scale up, and then flip very quickly for money. There's a ton of these websites out there, and you can eventually sell these websites on the likes of Empire Flippers for up to 35 times their monthly revenue, which is good money. So Golf Gear Hub, I was able to sell, and I made a whole bunch of money, invested 10 and walked away with just over 40 on something that I sat on for close to a year. Now, that's the lowest case scenario. If I worked harder on that particular project, I could have sold it for 100,000 or whatever, but I wanted to use it as a public case study. But just be careful with the Amazon commissions, because they are low. They do keep slashing them. You don't have to stick to Amazon. It's a good starting point, but you can go to private affiliates. The golf website, for example, was on Amazon. I could have easily flicked over to something like the American Golf Affiliate Program and doubled the revenue on there as well. So just bear that in mind when you're doing it. There's a ton of other people that will pay you more than Amazon. Commission on Golf Outlets USA was paying 10%. Amazon were paying me around about 5%. So again, would have doubled my revenue by simply moving affiliate vendor. That is my presentation. You can find me on craigcampbellseo.com. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and a whole bunch of other places. And thank you very much for having me. And I look forward to any questions that you may have on my social media, or ping me through my website. And thank you to the Growth Festival for having me.